So I recently mentioned that I was laid off from a job that I was planning to quit anyway, and now that I am unemployed, I'm going to frolic around the world for an undetermined amount of time and figure out what I'm going to do with my life. And originally, when I was coming up with this plan, I was going to frolic for a little while, then come back and, get a real job. But upon further reflection, I have decided that I hate corporate America so much, I never want to work another traditional 9-to-5 in my life. Bureaucracy really doesn't work for me, and there's too many passive aggressive people in the workplace. So as a very direct communicator, I was getting tired of being tone policed all the time when actually I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking. Also, I have ADHD, so if I'm going to work hard, I need to be personally invested in what I'm doing. And there's only so long that I could keep up the charade of caring about boring work and listening to arbitrary instructions that don't make any sense to me. In a perfect world, I wouldn't have to work at all, but unfortunately, we do exist under the chokehold of capitalism, which means that I must find a way to generate income at some point. So while I'm frolicking around the world, I will be also working on the 12-month plan I've devised that includes a variety of goals for the year that tackle the 8 pillars of life. And I've also broken those yearly goals into 3-month goals and further into 1-month milestones that are specific, measurable, attainable, and whatever the rest of the SMART goals acronym is. And as I work through figuring these things out, I will be sure to update you all on my progress. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Jillian and my username is Jillian by Design, because this account is intended to be a digital scrapbook of me living life the way I feel it was intended rather than the way that I have been told that I have to. I'm 28, I live in Chicago for now, and I'm an Aries, which means that I'm adventurous, impulsive, a little bit unhinged, and very, very strong-willed. So once I made up my mind, it's my way, no highway option. And I've made up my mind that I don't want to go back to a 9-to-5, which means that something's gonna have to shake. And if you watched this far, go ahead and like the video and hit that follow button, because you're obviously a little bit invested and life's about to get real interesting over this way. So you don't want to miss what happens next.